Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of TawannaSpeaksTV. Hi everyone, I'm TawannayKelley, your fear-busting advancement coach and your host for TawannaSpeaksTV. Each week on TawannaSpeaksTV, we come to you with topics that help you to overcome fears and barriers that are holding you back from your success that you so richly deserve. So today's topic is, what's your passion? That's right. What is your passion? We talk about passion a lot here on TawannaSpeaksTV because it's very, very important. It's very, very important that you identify what your passion is. You absolutely must walk in your passion, your destiny. I've said it so many times. You have to, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your family, to live the best version of yourself. And the only way to live the best version of yourself is to know what you're passionate about and go for it. If you are in a leadership role and you are a forward thinker, think about this for a moment. Because in order to be an effective leader, a fearless leader, you can't be afraid to think outside the box, to go where others have never gone before. And when you do that, undoubtedly, you're going to come up against resistance. If you feel strongly and passionately about the direction that you want to take your company or your department, you need to exude that passion, because that is what is going to have other people ride for you, have other people follow you, support you, and be loyal to you because they buy into your vision. They buy into it because of the passion that you bring to it. They don't know if it's going to work or not. It's never been done before, but you know, deep down, you know it's going to work. You know that this is the right direction that you need to take your company or your department in. And you have to be passionate about that to make sure others are on board. Effective leaders, fearless leaders, must be passionate about the direction that they're taking their company or their department. If you don't believe in what you're doing, if you're not passionate about what you're doing, one, you're doing the wrong thing. You need to find whatever else you're supposed to be doing. And secondly, how are you going to have other people follow you, be loyal to you, and buy into what you're trying to do and accept what you're trying to do if you don't even feel it yourself? That's how important finding your passion is. When you find your passion, you go into work every single day and it doesn't feel like work. Find something that you would do for free. If someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, Tawanna, would you like to teach this class? I love teaching this class. I love teaching so much." If someone walked up to me and said, "I want you to deliver this keynote speech for me. I love speaking so much that I would do it for free." Of course I can't, but I would do it for free because I love it so much. That's my passion. That's why I come to you every week with little nuggets that help you to move on closer to your goal. That's my passion. That's what I do. It doesn't feel like work to me. It gives me so much joy when I am on the stage and I'm giving a speech and I see the impact on everyone's face. I see it. It propels me to keep doing what I'm doing. That is what you need. You need to find that for yourself. Now, finding passion, what you're passionate about, doesn't always come very easy. It doesn't come just like that. Sometimes you may have to change things up, shake things up a little bit, move yourself into a different environment so that your mind can free itself up to think outside what the norm is and realize, this is what I should be doing. This is what I should be doing. If you're not experiencing different things in life, how would you ever know what you're passionate about if you don't experience anything? There are some people, as sad as it is, that never leave their neighborhood. Can you imagine this whole big global world and all you see is just your neighborhood? Do you realize how small your thinking would be? There are people that have never left their state. Do you realize how small your thinking is? There is so much to this world to experience. So if you don't experience to find out what you like and what you don't like, how do you expect to find your passion? You need to move and shake things up. Experience different things. You will then ultimately find what your passion is. If I never started training years ago, 20 years ago, I never would have realized this is what I wanted to do with my life. Never wanted to realize. I never would have realized this is my life. To impact people in such a way, that gives me so much joy. That is what you want. Find what's going to give you the joy. Whatever it is that is feeding you, so that every day you go to bed fulfilled. Find that for yourself. For me, I had to move out of my circumstances. I had to move from one state to another. It might not always be that drastic for you, but it just might. You have to think, what can I do that's different than what I'm doing now that's going to help me propel forward? When you find your passion, you have to do everything in your power to work towards that goal. Work in your passion. Live in your passion. That is what you deserve, and you deserve nothing less. If you're not living your passion now, you are shortchanging yourself. And what a sad existence it is to live a life unfulfilled. We only get so many years on this earth before we're gone. Don't waste those few precious years by sitting in a place of complacency because you're afraid to shake things up, step out of the box to find out what you're passionate about and then following through with that. Don't let that be you. Do not take your last breath and regret that you did not figure out what you were passionate about. We all have a destiny to fulfill on this earth. Most of us are blessed enough to move and work and figure out what that destiny is. It doesn't come to you automatically. You have to shake things up, move, experience things to figure out what that destiny is. That's what you need to do. So if there is something that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to do, now is the time that you need to do it. Now is the time. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of TawannaSpeaksTV. Join me next week where we have an all-new topic. And until then, stay fearless.